So hi guys, welcome to the video. Here we are going to start with the robotic process automation. Okay, so this is one important area which I felt like this might come for your exam, right? Okay, robotic process automation. First, we'll explain what is robotic process automation. It is a technology. Okay, you are going to write. It is an emerging technology that revolutionize. Okay, financial reporting process. Okay, so this is your first point. Then second point is that what the RPA going to use is the RPA is going to use the bots, okay, and the robots to automate the repetitive tasks. So this is your second point. So keeping this as a base, you can write the other points. What the bot will do, bot is going to do, bots are going to extract the data, consolidate the data, generate a reports and compliance, plus the other points like accuracy, efficiency. You can focus on the important strategic areas rather than focusing on the repetitive task. Okay, timely reporting, cost savings, these are some points you can consolidate and write, but whichever I have marked in pink or important, you have to try to replicate the same. Okay, now there is a question which I feel like, what is it? In case of preparing a CFS, okay, if you are preparing CFS using robotic process automation, what are the steps involved? They can ask a question like this. Okay, so the first question what you have to do is that first you have to extract the data, because a company has multiple subsidiaries, it is having lot of subsidiaries. Now you need to consolidate it. So whenever you are consolidating, you have to extract the data, financial data from the subsidiary system, and you have to consolidate it to the parent system, right? This is your first point. Second point, you have to retrieve, perform, reconcile. What is this retrieve? See, you are going to extract a lot of data but you want to retrieve only the relevant financial information. Retrieve, you have to perform the currency conversions, right? And the last one is the reconcile, reconcile the intercompany transaction. So the next point will be a lead to this one. Okay, reconcile. So reconcile, what we have to remember, Ind AS 110 is telling one thing, and what the RPA is doing will do. Okay, we'll do that now. See, Ind AS 110 is asking you to eliminate the intercompany transaction. Why elimination? Because to avoid the double counting. Okay, and to have a true representation, you have to avoid what? Intercompany transactions. Once the intercompany transactions are eliminated, this is a Ind AS 110 point. Okay, we'll continue that later. But what the RPA is doing, RPA is automatically eliminating this transaction. How they are eliminating? By adjusting the corresponding accounts and by generating the eliminating entries. Okay, these are the things the RPA is automatically doing. Once the intercompany transactions are eliminated, everything is done. Now what the bot's going to do? The bot's going to retrieve, okay, retrieve the parent's financial data. As of now, okay, like till here we were talking about the subsidiaries book. Okay, here we are talking about the parents book. Now we are going to retrieve the parent data. Here we are going to apply all the consolidation adjustments. Done. So once it is over, here the final 2 points. Okay, we are going to identify the we are going to perform the calculation. Okay, we in general we will perform, but here the bots or the RPA, so they perform the calculation of non-controlling interest, equity, comprehensive income, which is attributable to the parent as well as the NCI, right? So it will be calculated. Once the calculation is done, the four components, what is it? Balance sheet, income statement, in statement of changes in equity, and cash flow statements will be prepared. Okay, it will generate it. So this is how your robotic process automation works. Okay, I feel like this is one such important question you have to remember. So to revise it, RPA, by using robotic process in automation, how you are going to prepare the consolidated financial statement is the question. So first you are going to extract the data from your subsidiary company. So after extracting, not all the data is relevant, so you have to retrieve the relevant information. Then you will perform currency conversion and you are going to reconcile. With respect to reconcile, you have to eliminate the intercompany transaction to get a true presentation, right? So the next point will be the RPA is doing this by performing the by eliminating the transaction, generating the eliminating entries and adjusting the corresponding account, and finally it is also doing the consolidated adjustment in the parents book, and after that it is going to generate you the P&L balance sheet, okay, I mean income balance sheet, income statement, statement of changes in equity, cash flow statement, and also the calculation of the parent and the NCI calculations, okay, that is also done by the RPA. So this is the summary of what we have revised, okay. So I think this will be helpful for you. Try to revise once or twice, then you will automatically remember whatever I said, okay. I think in the same way we will move on to each and every topic as and when possible. Try to revise then and there, okay. So until then, stay updated, okay, and please be hydrated, be consistent. Fine, we'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye bye.